Fights ruining relationships? Stanford's 4-minute protocol rewires empathy. Save your bonds now. Welcome back to Take and Grow, where we expand your mind and elevate your life. I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid, and today we're diving into interpersonal growth through a simple yet powerful connection enhancer. In this episode, we'll explore how a quick breathing technique can transform your interactions, making them deeper and more meaningful. If you've ever felt disconnected in your closest ties, stick around. This could be the game changer you've been seeking. Let's start by unpacking the science behind empathy and why it often falters in our daily lives. Empathy isn't just about feeling what others feel. It's a neurological process rooted in our brain's mirror neurons. These tiny powerhouses light up when we observe emotions in others, helping us respond with understanding. But here's the catch. Stress and fatigue can dim that response, turning potential connections into conflicts. Research from Stanford shows that chronic tension disrupts this system, making us more reactive and less attuned. Enter the 4-minute breathing protocol, inspired by their studies on cyclic sighing. This method focuses on deliberate inhales and extended exhales to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the calming branch that dials down fight or flight mode. By doing so, it clears mental fog, boosting your ability to tune in to your partner's feelings. Imagine your brain as a busy highway. Stress causes traffic jams, blocking empathetic signals. This protocol acts like a traffic controller, smoothing the flow so you can truly see and feel from another's perspective. Studies indicate that just a few minutes daily can lower anxiety levels, paving the way for stronger emotional bonds. And the best part? It's backed by data showing real improvements in mood and physiological calm, which directly feeds into better relational dynamics. Diving deeper, let's talk about the role of cortisol, the stress hormone that floods our system during arguments. High cortisol narrows our focus to survival, making it hard to consider someone else's viewpoint. The 4-minute breath counters this by promoting slower heart rates and deeper relaxation, as evidenced in trials where participants reported feeling more present after the exercise. One study even measured brain scans before and after, showing increased activity in empathy-related areas, like the anterior insula. Now, consider how this applies to everyday scenarios. Picture a heated discussion about finances. Without calm, words escalate. But with this tool, you pause, breathe, and suddenly you're responding with, "I see why that upsets you," instead of defensiveness. It's not magic, it's neuroscience at work, rewiring pathways for compassion. We'll build on this as we go, but first understand that empathy isn't fixed, it's trainable, and this breath is your trainer. To make this even more relatable, think about evolutionary biology. Our ancestors needed quick reactions for threats, but in modern relationships, that same wiring backfires. This protocol bridges the gap, blending ancient breathing practices with cutting-edge research. For instance, similar techniques in mindfulness apps have helped millions, but Stanford's version is optimized for speed and impact, fitting into busy lives without requiring hours of meditation. Now that we've covered the why, let's get practical with steps you can share with your partner. This isn't a solo journey. Involving them turns it into a shared ritual that strengthens your connection from the start. First, find a quiet spot together, maybe on the couch or during a walk. Sit comfortably, facing each other if possible. Begin with the inhale. Breathe in through your nose for about 4 seconds, filling your lungs halfway. Then take a quick second sip of air to fully expand them. Hold briefly if it feels natural, but the magic is in the exhale. Slowly release through your mouth, making it twice as long. Aim for 8 seconds or more, until your lungs are empty. Repeat this cycle, 2-part inhale, long exhale. Do it for 4 minutes straight, syncing your breaths if you can. Notice how your bodies relax in unison. Why partner inclusive? Because mirroring each other's rhythm fosters a sense of unity. It's like dancing. When you're in step, everything flows. If one of you is stressed, the other can lead, gently pulling you both into calm. Try it after a disagreement. It resets the emotional slate without words. Over time, this builds a habit of turning to each other for support, rewiring your dynamic for resilience. Let's expand on customization. If mornings are rushed, slot it into evenings as a wind-down. For couples with kids, do it during nap time or after bedtime. Adapt the timing. Some prefer eyes closed for introspection, others open for eye contact that deepens trust. Track progress. Note in a shared journal how arguments decrease or intimacy increases. This accountability turns it into a team effort. Common challenges? If syncing feels off at first, start separately and merge. For those with respiratory issues, shorten cycles but maintain the ratio. Always consult a doctor if needed, but for most, it's gentle and accessible. Real couples I've advised report it as a relationship reset button, preventing small issues from snowballing. Incorporate sensory elements. Soft music or essential oils can enhance the experience, making it a mini date. Over weeks, you'll notice subtle shifts, more patience during commutes, kinder words in texts. It's cumulative, solving the problem of drifting apart by anchoring you in shared calm. To bring this to life, let's hear some real-world examples of how this has turned conflicts around. Take Sarah and Mike, a couple I worked with. They were stuck in a loop of arguments over small things like chores because work stress made them snap easily. After introducing this breathing routine, they made it a post-dinner practice. Within weeks, Sarah noticed she could pause mid-argument, breathe, and respond with curiosity instead of defensiveness. Mike shared that it helped him feel heard, reducing his frustration. Or consider Alex, who used it solo at first during heated family discussions. By calming his own system, he modeled patience, and soon his partner joined in. Their story? A near breakup averted because they could finally discuss issues without escalating. These aren't outliers. Countless people report similar shifts. One study participant described it as unlocking a hidden empathy switch. Conflicts become opportunities for growth when you're not overwhelmed by adrenaline. Think of your own past fights. How many could have ended differently with a moment of calm? Let's add more depth with Lisa and Tom's journey. Long married, they faced empty nest syndrome, where silence replaced connection. The breath became their bridge. Daily sessions led to sharing forgotten dreams, reigniting passion. Tom, a skeptic, admitted it melted his walls, solving years of emotional distance. Another tale, Rachel, in a long-distance relationship, used video calls for synced breathing. It bridged miles, turning jealousy into reassurance. Or single-parent David applying it with kids during tantrums. It taught emotional regulation, improving family bonds. These stories illustrate versatility, from romantic to platonic, professional to parental. Each solves a core problem, miscommunication, by fostering presence. Reflect on your life. Where could this fit? Maybe in team meetings or with friends. The key, consistency turns anecdotes into your reality. As we move deeper, let's expand on integrating this into your routine for lasting change. Start small. Set a timer for 4 minutes each morning. Alone or together, focus on the sensation of air moving in and out. Notice how your thoughts slow, creating space for compassionate insights. In relationships, timing matters. Use it before tough talks, like budget discussions or feedback sessions. It preps your mind to listen actively, reducing misunderstandings. For long-term couples, it reignites that initial spark by promoting vulnerability. Share what comes up during the breath. I felt tense about work today. This opens doors to genuine support.
Science supports this too. Prolonged exhalation signals safety to your brain, lowering cortisol and raising oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Over time, this creates a feedback loop where better connections reduce stress, making empathy effortless. Try variations. Add gentle touch like holding hands to amplify the effect, or incorporate it into date nights for a fun, intimate twist. Remember, consistency is key. Even imperfect practice yields results. To solve deeper issues, layer it with active listening. Post-breath, paraphrase your partner's words. What I hear is... This validates feelings, preventing escalations. For those healing from past traumas, it gently rebuilds trust without overwhelming. Address skeptics. If it seems too simple, recall how walking aids thinking. Basic actions yield profound results. Track metrics. Fewer arguments, more affection. Adjust as needed. Diving into more stories, let's talk about Emma and Jordan. They were drifting apart after years together, with resentment building from unspoken hurts. Introducing the breath protocol as a daily check-in changed everything. Jordan said it helped him express needs without blame, while Emma felt safer opening up. Their bond deepened, turning routine into romance. Then there's single folks like Tom, using it to prepare for dates. By arriving calm, he connected authentically, leading to meaningful relationships. It's not just for couples, it enhances all interactions, from friends to colleagues. Data from similar techniques shows up to 20% improvement in relational satisfaction after regular use. Why? It shifts focus from reaction to intention, fostering trust and mutual respect. More examples. Maria, post-divorce, rebuilt self-empathy first, then attracted healthier partners. Or corporate exec Ben, who used it in negotiations for win-win outcomes. These transformations solve isolation, a massive modern problem, by making connection accessible. Your takeaway? Start today. One breath at a time builds empires of understanding. For those ready to level up, combine this with journaling. After breathing, note what emotions surfaced and how they relate to your connections. This builds self-awareness, crucial for empathy. In group settings like family therapy, it diffuses tension collectively. Imagine everyone breathing together. It equalizes the playing field, promoting harmony. Address common pitfalls. If mind wanders, gently return to breath. If it feels awkward at first, that's normal. Persistence pays off. Extend to digital detox. Pair with screen-free time for amplified effects. Or in therapy, use as homework to accelerate progress. For parents, teach kids simplified versions. It solves generational conflicts by modeling calm. Over months, expect profound shifts, reduced arguments, deeper intimacy, and even better health from lower stress. It's a tool for life, adaptable to any stage. Studies link strong relationships to longevity. This breath contributes by sustaining them. Solve career burnout too. Calmer interactions lead to better collaborations. Envision your future. More laughter, fewer regrets. It addresses root causes like poor communication, offering sustainable fixes. Community building, share in groups or online, amplify impact. To wrap the core content, let's address listener questions I've received. One common ask is, what if my partner won't join? Start solo. Your calm influences them subtly. Another is how to measure success. Track mood journals or argument frequency. For cultural adaptations, modify for comfort, seated or lying down. In high-stress jobs, use during breaks for quick resets. Final thoughts? This isn't a fix-all, but a foundation. Combine it with therapy for complex issues. Your relationships deserve this investment. It solves disconnection at its core. Here's your ultimate reward. Make this a duo practice. Grab your partner, set aside 4 minutes, and breathe together. Feel the bonding trigger activate as you sync up. It's like a silent conversation that builds trust and closeness. Experience waves of emotional intimacy that draw you nearer, creating moments of pure connection that linger long after. We've covered a lot today on rescuing relationships with this simple breath technique. If it resonated, tag a partner in the comments and challenge them to try it with you. Let's spread the calm. For more on elevating your life, subscribe and hit the bell. Next up, we'll tease a sleep optimization video to recharge your nights. Thanks for growing with us on Take and Grow. Until next time,
breathe easy, and connect deeply.